Get ready to leap into action with the 2022 Water Tiger with the 12 animal signs of the zodiac. The first success tip that I'd like to share with you is to know yourself. Learn strategies to play your best strengths and be aware of the obstacles of the year. For you newbies, hi, welcome to my channel. And for you seasoned students and followers, welcome back. Hi, my name is Kathleen Horvath-Zemansky. I'm a business feng shui master, astrologer, and the creator of the Time Blazer business management system. So when you're watching this series, there's something that I really want you to take note of. You are much more than the year of whatever you were born in, that you also have information that is critical to knowing more about how you operate with the month of birth, the day of birth, and the hour of birth if you know it. This is a reason why we find out these things at the beginning of the year, to play your strengths and just be aware of the weaknesses of 2022. I also encourage and advise for you to watch all of the animals in the series because they're going to be relating to the months of the year as well as other tips that I'm going to be giving along the way. So the first thing you need to do is go to www.freebusinessastrology.com to calculate not only your birth chart, but your birthright, to unlock the keys to your true potential and to leap into action to this fast-paced Water Tiger year. Okay, who are my horses? Go ahead and put below in the comments section if you were born in the year of the horse, the month or day or hour of birth, and just put that below. So lucky you if you have a horse in your chart this year. This is one of my favorite animals for 2022, along with a couple other ones. But when these animals show up with so much vibrancy, this is not a year to take a break and sleep through it. This is a year that you want to get on that horse and ride like the wind. All right, so if the horse shows up in your year of birth, it is going to be about your networking efforts. This is a year I want you to find at least 2 or 3 people that can really take your status to the next level, especially if it's that year of birth, because it is going to position you so well, not only for this year, but the next few years upcoming. That is going through a wonderful period shift of visibility, and it's a really nice place to be if you've got a horse in your chart for the year. And this is also about your networking efforts, so really find top-notch networking events that you can go to, or conferences, so you can again be visible and be seen, and then really take that step to be bold and introduce yourself to some top level people. It's also about your market expansion, and this could be also through your means of marketing. So are you good at this would be very good for somebody who's actually on video because it's very visible, but you could also do a number of different things. You could podcast, you could blog, etc. But this is about visibility. So this would be a good place to be. The month of birth is going to be about your career and your character. And so this is a good position to be, again, where can we lift up all of these great energies that are happening for you. The day of birth is about you, your personal growth, as well as your partnerships. And it's very much about your mindset. So what kind of self-talk are you ingesting? And is it something that you would be really proud of if someone would say the same thing to you if you were having somebody else tell that self-talk to. So keep that one in mind as well. Your hour of birth, if you know it, is about your goals. It is about your legacy, and it's about your life purpose. So very important. So hopefully you know your hour of birth. And it is also about your investments. It's about the money that you would have accumulated over your lifetime and what you do with it or did with it. So if your coffer is filled, you invested it wisely. If you didn't, well, now's the time to start thinking about how can you invest wisely moving forward and not make the similar mistakes if you have not been following good financial intelligence. Okay, let's look at some of these great energies for 2022 and a few of the challenging ones. Okay, first of all, you have authority. So this is an energy that suggests you're going to have new responsibilities as a leader. So this is about making really good choices about big decisions, creating strategies that are going to be working, and this is how you're going to open up doors. You also have a very good opportunity to travel in 2022. And when you travel, the opportunities become brighter. And you're going to get rewarded for your work in business, but this means that you're actually doing something. This is just not pennies from heaven. This is about you actually taking this information and activating it and getting it working for you. Because when you don't, then that's when the negatives start showing up. Okay. All right. You also have good questions. Now, this is about seeking answers to challenging questions. And how I want you to think about this is the question that you ask, what is the outcome that you want? This can help drive your formulation of the question. If you don't know what you want, it's going to be very difficult for people to help you or even for you to even achieve what you're trying to go after. So take some time with this. This is a opportunity that I'm telling you, once these energies pass, it's going to be a while before they're going to find your chart again. So when they're visiting your chart, use them. When the more negatives show up, be aware of them. But this is an animal that I don't want you to sit on the back burner. This is one we're going to really crank up this year. Maybe a good year to ask for a pay increase, or you could, if you're an entrepreneur, ask for a hourly rate increase or project rate increase. This could be the year that you do it. Bear in mind what your market can actually absorb, right? So, you may want to ask a lot more money, but if your market, who you are marketing to, is not in that level, you may need to think about, well, maybe I need to increase the value of the people that I'm working with. That's the key to unlocking your wealth. All right, so you need to take action, and if you need to work with a coach or a mentor, make your big moves this year. And the earlier you start, the quicker you're going to get them into working for you in a great way. This is also a great year for promotion, so put your best foot forward. You're going to be seen anyway, so you might as well be seen at the best that you can be, and you are going to get noticed by people. So this is where I really want you to dial in to making yourself, and it's not just about your physical appearance, which I think that first impression could have some impact. It does have impact as well, but what goes behind that first impression as well? Really work on that so you can elevate yourself. The triple harmony we're going to talk about in just a few minutes because it's a triple harmony with the year, and so you're going to want to look at that. Now, there is also a couple of energies that are not stable, and like I said, if you do nothing with the positive, you're more likely to see these negatives show up. Suspicion is one of them. So you might be doubtful, have reservations about what you're doing, and you're worried about things that you don't really need to be worrying about. Here's the thing, they're most likely fabrications of your mind. So what you think and continue to feed your mind, that's what you're going to receive. So really work on your mindset this year. Work with somebody. There's a number of different programs out there working on mindset and mindfulness. Really take this to heart this year. There's also a little bit of hostility, and this could bring about struggles, and it's just verbal. And the competition is strong. The better you get, the higher and more competition you're going to be having. So do watch out for this. That this is something that I really want you to be aware of, and then you watch your communications when things start happening this way. Now, you're going to have a lot of attention. A lot of attention brings envy, especially from people who are jealous of your success. So it's more about them. Let it be more about them, and then you just go on and focus on achieving your goals. And if they want to be around you in either community or as far as a friend or a business, then they're going to have to deal with their own envious attributes. But you go ahead and just you do your good work. Okay. All right. Let's look at the animal that is going to be your best friend, and that is the goat. The goat also has good attributes this year, so even your best friend can even help you out a lot. And this is a year where I would be asking for help. I would be looking any place that I could to have people help elevate you. The goat is one of them who can do that. Now here is the 3 harmony. This means we need to bring in 3 animals to help you along the way. So this one is going to be an interesting one. So this is the horse that we're talking about right now. We already know has pretty good energy. It's the year of the tiger. So we've already fulfilled 2 of the 3 harmonies because we can use the energies of the year. But if you know some tiger friends, that would be great. If you know some dog friends, that would be great. But what this does is it brings fire, the fire element. You have to have all 3 and at least one of them in your natal chart, year, month, day, or hour. And then you can use the triple harmony. Then you go over to your 5 element structures. That's located right under your natal chart, where you can be looking at where fire shows up for you. Does fire show up as resource? These are things that will help you. These are your supporters. Is it your networks? It's the people that you surround yourself with. Is it what you create? These are your products, service. These are your talents. Is it your wealth? Is it wealth that you make directly, or is it some sort of inheritance or something like that in 2022? Then it's also your power. This is about your rules and regulations and things like that. It's being about a little bit bold and brassy as well. So that's what these 5 structures mean. And then do you want more of it? So again, look at your chart to see what fire is to you. If you want more of it, you've already got a couple that can get you going, which is the year and the horse. And now we just need to find another dog person, a dog day, a dog hour, or a dog month. That's in the Time Blazer system. I'll show you that in just a second. All right, but the animals that do not like each other are the rat and the horse. This is a very classic fire-water clash, but this one is a little bit interesting because the horse is actually considered a yang animal, so it's like the sun, and the rat is a water animal, and it's like the ocean. So really what we're seeing is a bright sun in the sky, and we're seeing the ocean, and it could be how on a very beautiful, when things are stable, we've got these nice lapping waves, and we see the sun, and it's like bouncing diamonds right off of, and it's very beautiful. When it's like that, everything's great, right? But when things get unstable, that's when we see the, much more of the waves, kind of perking up. We have the evaporation from the water, and it blocks out the sun, but the sun is never blocked out. It's always there. Maybe to the human visible eye, it might be blocked out, but this is where we feel, not as supported. But again, I am not afraid of clash animals, especially when we are planning for, it's going to be a rat month in December. Here's a rat day showing up. Or, those kinds of miscommunications. Make sure you check the Time Blazer to see if this is going to be helping you. Now, the other thing that I do want to mention about the horse is that the horse has a very nice feng shui attribute, and you're going to want to listen to that during the piece where I talk about the feng shui, because this is where we can really help the horse, because not only does it have good attributes as far as astrology, it also has an enormous, great feng shui and flying star sector, which is in the south, loving the south sector for many reasons in 2022. So that's where you want to put your body, your office, or an area where you're going to spend a lot of time. Now, here's another tool that can help all of the animals, but for the month of June, it is the horse month. This is where we are looking at the beginning of the month is the 6th of June, and then it goes into a few days into July. But here is the key thing you want to know about the Time Blazer. The Time Blazer is used for your important milestone activities, launches, whether it be program, product or service, a website, a book, signing important contracts, things like that. You want to do those on a vibrant day, personalized to you. What you are looking at right now is a foundational piece. And when we get into the Time Blazer section, I'll show you how the Time Blazer is personalized to each and every one of our clients. So this is where you want to find what activity you want to be doing, and then you go into the day view. There's a lot of filters that you can do as well. But for our purposes at this moment, as we're building what we can do for 2022, what I want you to know is just pretty much know that the green days are the most vibrant, and these are the ones where we can get stuff done quickly, easily, benefiting you. When you see that there are void of color, that means the energy has dipped below a certain threshold, and these are your admin days. These are the content creation days. These are the days that you do your errands or those mundane activities that are need to be done by every business owner, but you don't want to, on one of the best days of the month, be running to the grocery store. You really want to strategically use everything in your power. And this is, again, the yin and yang of business. This is the energy behind your business. You still need to do all of your business planning, marketing plans, and all of your due diligence that every business owner must do. This is adding that extra insider information that helps boost you up even further. Are you ready to take the next step in crafting your destiny? Then you're going to want to download our 2022 Feng Shui Toolkit, where you can find our annual Feng Shui and Flying Star Compass styles to superimpose over your accurate floor plan. Feng Shui is the methodology to help you achieve your goals, and the annual Water Tiger energies are going to help you achieve them faster. Now that you know what to do astrologically, it's time to get assistance from Feng Shui to get yourself pointed in the right direction to leap into action. And we'd love to provide those tools for you for free. Just click on the link below for our 2022 Feng Shui Toolkit. Remember to listen to the rest of the animals in the series by clicking also the link 2022 Water Tiger, the 12 Power Animals. And while you're at it, please hit that subscribe button and smash that bell so you don't miss any of our Feng Shui astrology tips and more. We'd certainly appreciate it if you liked what you heard. Hit the like button. And if you really liked what you heard, go ahead and leave a comment and share with other like-minded people. We would be so honored for your following. And may this year of the Water Tiger be filled with good health, peace, and life-fulfilling goals come true.